The small things, the placing of utensils, the setting of the food, the subtle adjustment of a spoon next to a fork while offering both. We had just finished eating pad thai together as a team, sitting around the table. Tiny gestures that quietly shaped the experience. That idea kept coming back to me throughout the shoot. We always talk about the shot, when the scene is being set, and the moment after, when the work is finished. But we don't talk about everything in between. The hands adjusting the plate, the pause before someone sits down, the movement of objects slowly finding their place. Those moments feel the most alive. And that's what I wanted to capture throughout this creation. Because the environments in which the clothes live is just as important as the clothes themselves. Throughout the weekend, we embraced everything the coast gave us. Wind, rain, fog, and small moments of sunshine. Each shift in weather created a new environment for the garments to exist in. The terrain had a way of bringing those in-between moments fully into the light. Watching the waves crash against the rocks, birds caught mid-flight, the smell of sea salt and wet grass carried through the air. At one point we stopped for lunch at the Birds Cafe, and the fries were very good. Simple things become memorable out there. Cliffside pull-offs turn into perfect places to sit down and eat, looking out over the water. For some reason, food just tastes better when you can hear the ocean. And I think that's the thing about environments like this. They slow you down just enough to notice what's happening between moments. And once you start paying attention to those spaces in between, you realize that's where most of the story actually lives.
It's warm in there too.
Talking, getting ready.
Yeah, okay.
Stunning.
Hey, how'd you sleep? How'd you sleep? I slept
It just felt like the environment was guiding the shoot. The wind moving through the fabric, the tide pulling in and out along the coast, the hills shifting color depending on the light. But after a while, I realized something. Everything around us was part of a system of movement. The ocean doesn't move in a straight line. It pulls back and then rushes forward. Wind moves through the grass, never holding one direction for long. Even the cliffs along the coastal line are shaped slowly by those repeated motions. And that same idea is what constructed these garments themselves.
One like in between.
Yeah, he got you.
I just think alike.
Both them, yeah.
Okay, I want to have you here.
I got your phone.
Oh, thank you. Yeah.
Phones.
Oh, I also have
Whatever you got.
there's 2 pockets.
Okay.
I'm so red. Oh my god. Bro, I'm fucked. This hot, I'm not sitting baby, bro. Even I said.
I'm gonna video for you.
The pants use a pleat design that begins at the waist, stops around the knee before continuing again down the leg. That small pause allows the fabric to move with the body instead of fighting against it. The pieces will feature an airplane seatbelt buckle, a piece of hardware designed for travel. Seatbelts hold you securely in place when you need them, but they also release instantly the moment movement is needed again.
Could they just back out?
Get out.
You could back out if you want.
Yeah, back up and come back here.
Get out. Put it on the dash. Skip it.
Let's just run that. Low-key, run that. Low-key, run that.
The tops feature extended arm openings, allowing your hand to move out and to be free because you have things to do. You have places you need to go, and your hands are essential in doing those things. The denim top is 2 panels on the back, allowing for that airflow in between, allowing for that extra movement from your back, which is why we decided to raglan cut it as well. The smock collar in the front gives you that extra room, which can button, which can unbutton, that extra room for your collar, your neck structure, your chest to breathe. The striped long sleeves feature 2 colors in one garment. These are the same colors, but different shades and different hues. Things may seem the same in movement, but they are still different, and they are still changing. These pieces are built around the same idea we keep seeing every day. The environment moves, the body moves, and these garments are designed to move along with both.
In my head that I have of them just sitting in the field, like side by side, like looking out at the water, and then one like lays back on the grass and getting that like overhead shot of her like looking up at the sky.
What's interesting about video is that it doesn't just capture what's happening, it captures what's almost happening. When we were filming this, there wasn't really a moment we were chasing. No exact frame, no perfect shot. It was more about staying with things long enough to see them change. The way the wind moves through the grass, the way someone shifts their weight before they speak, the way fabric reacts a second after motion. These aren't moments you usually notice. They happen too quickly or too quietly, but the camera slows them down. It gives them space. And in that space, you start to see something different.
Over here. Fuck. All y'all got your shit out, bro.
I'm done with that shit. I'm making art. Shut the fuck
He's
up.
making art.
What are you guys doing?
Go for it.
Yeah, that's it.
That was crazy, though.
V1, bro. Easy money. Yeah, Parker, let's see it.
You realize what feels natural is actually made up of small adjustments, tiny transitions, constant corrections. And that's what this process became. Not capturing something perfect, but letting things unfold until they felt real. Because it was real.
No, I don't know. I just didn't know it was like that quality. Like, that's sick.
Oh, yeah.
It's definitely not in focus, but it's cool. Boom, boom, boom. That's worse.
Well, use it. I'm saying you
Oh.
can use it.
She was like, that's
Holy
worse.
Fuck that. Oh my god. That's yeah.
Because then Hunter gets his side-by-side video too, with everything in there.
Yeah, in the back.
Like he'll get the video while you're doing that, and then we
get
can
some
use.
really clean vignettes.
Yeah.
Like, I think, because it just kind of adds to it, but the back tag on these are the new jeans of
Yeah,
the
yeah.
mountains.
Like setting up, if you get them to fall perfect, that'd be sick. But like
Okay.
having that and then you hear it and then like steam.
Yeah, that'd be sick.
Let's do that.
Um,
I mean, let's do that because it's much easier to set up something inside than outside.
yeah.
So let's
It
just
could even
let's
be
just
like
do
the
the setup.
reverse, like pulling the pins
After
on
it,
to
yeah.
That's what I was thinking.
you know, like
That.
waistline
Yeah.
level, and then like
Yeah. I like
pulling the
that.
tag up into frame.
Garments should give you a sense of structure, a sense of grounding. They shouldn't restrict the person wearing them. They should move with you. Almost like travel equipment, secure enough to hold you in place when you need it, but open enough to let you keep going. And that is the best part.